Negotiators from Hamas may accept a ceasefire deal on Sunday, after weeks of negotiations have led to a tentative agreement with the Israeli government. But the Israeli delegation reportedly boycotted the talks after Hamas refused to provide a complete list of hostages they would release. It's unclear how many hostages Hamas would release under the ceasefire. The militant group took about 250 people hostage after the attacks on October 7. About 112 were released during the first ceasefire, leaving an estimated 136 hostages. However, earlier this month Israeli officials estimated potentially one-fifth of the remaining hostages have died in Hamas custody, the New York Times reported, citing the Israeli military. The military has confirmed the deaths of 32 hostages, and the report details intelligence indicating another 20 have since died. On Sunday, Axios reported the deal will likely free roughly 40 hostages, one hostage for each day of the ceasefire. Sunday's potential ceasefire deal comes after a week of mounting pressure to negotiate a truce before the Muslim holy month of Ramadan, which begins on March 10. On Tuesday, the UN announced famine was almost inevitable in the territory, and warned that northern Gaza could see a complete agricultural collapse by May. 2 days later, about 100 Palestinian civilians were killed and hundreds more injured while trying to reach food being delivered in a humanitarian convoy. The Palestinian officials blamed the deaths on Israeli soldiers, who reportedly fired into the crowd in order to disperse them. A review by the Israeli Defense Force released on Sunday claimed the civilians were killed in a stampede. President Joe Biden is also facing increasing pressure to help facilitate a ceasefire between Israel and Hamas. On Tuesday, thousands of people in the crucial swing state of Michigan, which is home to the largest Arab American population in the country, voted uncommitted in the Democratic primary, protesting the president's response to the war in Gaza. On Friday, Biden announced the U.S. military would begin a humanitarian relief mission to drop much-needed aid to civilians in Gaza. The next day, U.S. and Jordanian forces dropped about 38,000 meals in the first round of supplies, 30,000. That's the estimated number of Palestinians killed in Gaza since the war began, according to the Hamas-run Ministry of Health.